Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 999 Gaming. I want to do a video for Fallout Shelter, and as promised in the Master Gameplay series, I'm going to do some daily video updates for you guys and just show you the state of my shelter. So I know it's a different viewpoint with max level dwellers. There's just some different things you can do. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my wasteland, a little bit of increasing happiness this video. So you can see Danielle Hale was out in the wasteland for 23 hours, so to revive is 739 caps, but when I recall and she comes back, it's going to be a 4,300 gain of bottle caps. So I did leave some of these dwellers out a little bit too long, but it's definitely going to be worth it whenever they bring back the loot. So, and the longer they are out in the wasteland, the longer it takes them to come back, because if they're out 24 hours and it's going to take them 12 hours, is half the time to come back. But the gear and the bottle caps is really, really substantial. So you can see just a few of the items that are out there. So by the next video should be some pretty decent rewards there. You can see my bottle caps are up to 14,000. I could really push these if I drop a few more people out in the wasteland. But I'm also going to talk a little bit today about the Fallout Shelter and what we can do to build some additional cities, or I'm sorry, some additional rooms. So part of what you're doing here at this level is you're doing a lot of clicking, because the resources are just manufactured so fast. And you can see my happiness is also up to 81%. So we're going to discuss some of the things with happiness too, because I'd kind of hit a block at like 80–81%, and I figured out a couple really neat secrets to drive this up. One is radio stations. So radio stations, when you add a person to a radio station, it increases your happiness, usually about 1%, but I think it goes down a little bit as you go to a higher level. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy a couple of these rocks down here. We're going to expand downward another level. We have plenty of power, so I'm not worried about building another level. Sometimes when you build, you have to take a look at the power button, because it'll just throw everything out of whack. But I've actually got a pretty good surplus of power working right now. And I've got some people training in some of the other rooms that I can just drop over. They have a higher strength and crank out a little bit more energy if I need to. So what I'm going to do down in this level is this just going to be my radio station level. So I'm going to build this all the way across, and then I'm going to drop some people with some charisma in here as well, and see what we can do with that happiness number. Because that was a couple questions from some of the other videos, is, you know, how do you increase happiness? And I think there's some tutorials out there that get you up to a certain level, but they're also for lower level dwellers. So once you get to a higher level, the dynamics are going to change a little bit. Alright, so once we get we got the room set up, we got to figure out who we're going to drag and drop and put into the room. So we got a lounge up here with some higher charisma, and you can see we're at 81% right now. And we're going to go ahead and pull some of these people that have been training in other rooms. They're just basically sitting around waiting for this opportunity. And you can see I dropped 2 people down there, and my happiness immediately went up to 82%. So what we're going to do is put a couple more down there and see what we can do to increase it even further. In between clicking on our resources. There, we're up to 83%, and you can see this is gradually going to grow a little bit as well too. One of the things that I also wanted to point out is, I think when you put some of these dwellers down in the room, if they are level 1, they don't level when they are in a radio station. So this will take you up to a certain level. So you may have to pull them out, put them in a different room, and level them up to level 2. And that's going to increase their happiness as well too. Level 1 dwellers, a lot of times, there are a couple that are 100%, but a lot of times they stay at that 77–78 range. So, you know, I'm up to 85% happiness here. So when in doubt, just pull them out, level them up to level 2, and that'll increase your happiness as well. Thanks everyone for watching. This is Master Gameplay Videos. I'm going to post a few more videos, or maybe one of these per day. Please let me know in comments what you'd like to see and subscribe below. Peace.